What's up everybody, Twilley's 2 cents here. In today's video, I have a fragrance that is very classy, very elegant, and very masculine. So stay tuned because I have a gem for you guys. Welcome back to the video. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about a fragrance from the house of Guerlain. One fragrance that I, in my opinion, think is a very well blended fragrance. One that exudes excellence, class, and maturity. The fragrance that I'm talking about is Heritage or Heritage. So there are quite a few things that I need to say about this fragrance, so let's jump right into the presentation. As with recent Guerlain releases for the men's line, they do come in a square shaped bottle with a translucent glass where you can see the color of the juice. The color of this juice right here is a very light orange. Of course, you get the all black Guerlain top with the Guerlain logo on top of the cap. All silver atomizer with a decent atomizer spray. Of course, we have the Heritage stick on the front. This is an eau de toilette concentration. And yeah, let's just jump into a little bit of the background of this fragrance. So originally, Heritage by Guerlain was released in 1992, but I'm pretty sure since then this fragrance probably had some kind of reformulations. This is a woody, spicy fragrance for men, and this fragrance was designed by Jean-Paul Guerlain. So to cover the notes of this fragrance, on the Guerlain website, only a few notes are mentioned in their descriptions. You have lemon, bergamot, and lavender up top. You have coriander and pink pepper in the mid, and patchouli in the dry down. But the notes listed on Fragrantica are more than plenty from what is on the Guerlain site. So the top notes on that site, we have lavender, aldehydes, juniper berries, clary sage, bergamot, lemon, violet, green notes, and petitgrain. In the mid, we have patchouli, coriander, geranium, pepper, balsam fir, rose, carnation, pink pepper, orris root, jasmine, and cyclamen or cyclamen. Also some lily of the valley. And in the base we have sandalwood, amber, oak moss, cedar, and musk. So my personal opinions about this fragrance: for one, it is a well balanced fragrance, and in my opinion so well balanced that with the amount of notes that's in this fragrance, you can barely pick out, this note or that note. But if I had to choose some standout notes, I would definitely say that orris root gives this a bit of powderiness to it. Definitely the pepper sticks out, giving it a bit of spiciness. And up top, I definitely say you get some of that lavender and lemon. Now, to some, they may say that this is a dated fragrance, but to me, on my journey at this time, I would say that my nose has matured, and I greatly appreciate a fragrance like this. Whereas in the beginning of my journey, fragrances like Roja's Scandal and something such as this, or like an old school vetiver fragrance like Guerlain vetiver, those things to me kind of seem like they will be quote unquote grandpa fragrances. But like I said, as my nose has matured, I have grown to appreciate this more and more. So I would say that the reason for ages up under 40 would not wear this, I would say that depends more on what they think about what other people think. And what I mean by that is, if I was to wear a fragrance like this, I am in my 30s, so I'm kind of in the mid-age of appreciation of older fragrances and younger fragrances. But I would say the thing that would keep me from wearing this is if I cared about other people's opinions. Because in my head, I think that when people see me, they wouldn't associate me with smelling like this. They would say that he may be too young to wear a fragrance like that. But other than that, I think that if that didn't matter, more people would wear quote unquote dated or grandpa fragrances, especially with the quality that this thing gives. So for me, I really get into fragrances like these, the Fougères, more so on Saturdays while I wake up, go wash the car, things like that, where I can, personally appreciate the fragrance. And I think with time, you get to grow more comfortable with wearing fragrances like this in front of other people. To me, it is a shame that we associate fragrances like this as being dated and wouldn't wear them because we wouldn't want to smell too old. But I think with that train of thought, you miss out on a true masterpiece of something that's well blended. You know, a masculine fragrance that smells elegant, classy, and all of the other top-notch things that you can mention with it. You know, this is a very jaunty fragrance. Like the word that I just threw in there, this is a very jaunty fragrance that I do appreciate. And like I said, definitely I will be getting more wear out of this one. Like I said, this is one of those fragrances where I will put it on my hand, smell it, and just keep going back to it, smelling it. Not only because it smells great, but it triggers something in my mind where it brings back memories of, you know, guys that I looked up to in the past, grandfathers, some fragrances that my dad wore, people that I know and respect, and they had a scent that smelled like this. And who would want to emulate some of the great men of our past? So definitely Heritage is a big one for me now. And you know, I kind of have this fougere itch going on right now where I'm looking into more fougères, more manly style fragrances, more quote-unquote dated fragrances. But in my opinion, things like this should be called timeless because it smells amazing. So if I had to give Heritage a rating on the recommendation scale, I get that it may not be for everybody because, you know, some people may still have a hard time with getting past the quote-unquote datedness of it. But for me, this thing right here deserves an 8.5. A great fragrance from Guerlain. It's Heritage, the EDT, in a new style bottle. If you can check this one out, definitely get your nose on it. I know I got this from Fragrance Buy, but as of right now, I think it's sold out. But when this thing reappears, you might want to check it out. Get you a sample if you can. Yeah, great fragrance right here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video on Guerlain's Heritage, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe, click the notification bell, and if you enjoyed the video also, leave me a like or a dislike, drop some comments, you know, stuff like that. And also, check out one of these videos.